Hey everybody! Welcome to Drinks with Yemo, your 15 to 20 minute mental break with beverages. And this week, I'll try not to kill Val. In the spirit of journalism.
See? It's still too dark. We're working on our lighting. Apparently I'm just glowing. This inner light just beaming out.
Right? It's weird.
Yeah.
And then when you tap on me, the black hole cut over here in my heart, it just gets everything real dark. So, lighting might be a little different today.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's theming. It's setting a mood.
Is it?
I don't know.
Sure.
Thank you for all the comments, especially after last week's episode, which was a winner if there ever was one.
So this week should be a nice letdown.
Oh, well, it's not a letdown, but it's more mellow. More mellow.
At least I hope it's not as bad.
So it reminds me of American Idol, where you came for the singing competition, the quality singing competition, but you really stayed for the crap up front.
Yeah.
So maybe we're like the American Idol of booze.
Does that work?
I don't know.
No? Okay.
A little better. Again, toying with the lighting. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. We're fine. We're fine. I gotta write the show. I gotta produce it. I gotta do all the lighting.
Seriously.
Props. Oh my God. It's my world. You're just living in it.
I really am. I just come in,
Drink.
Right,
spit.
and leave.
It's all great. Today we're going to, I don't want to say...
Like Harry Carey.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm not doing the Harry Carey impersonation.
We're stopping the show
Why do
right
I
now.
have to do the Harry Carey impersonation?
You're the one that brought it up.
No, I just said I'm like Harry Carey. Just kind of come in and just ramble. And then leave.
You can do a Harry Carey. Let's hear it.
I don't want to. No speaking ill of the dead. This conversation earlier.
Speaking of, there's a classy segue for you.
Kind of a depressing segue, but thanks.
We're going, I don't want to say we make it somber, but we're going to switch gears a little bit. Today would have been my father's 73rd birthday, so we figured we'd do something different by having a Greek drink that we have in the house. So instead of
But I don't know that I've ever had it.
Yeah, instead of going out and finding new wines and beers that we've never tried before, we got something that's in the house.
Oh no, I'm sure I've had it.
Yeah, you probably have.
At every funeral we've been to in the last 5 years.
Well, let's get to that in a second. But when you think of a Greek spirit, you're going to think of ouzo, absolutely.
Yeah.
But the second one you're going to hear a lot of is Metaxa. Like
This.
Metaxa is, it's the name of the guy who founded the company. It's the name of the beverage. It's the name of the company.
It's his company. He's doing it his way.
Indeed. Spiros Metaxa created this.
Really, Spiros Metaxa.
He's a Greek. What did you expect? Phil Metaxa?
Gus Metaxa.
Chip?
Biff.
So, Spiros Metaxa, apparently his family were silk merchants.
Soap?
Silk.
Oh, I thought I said soap. And I was like, that's a leap.
Silk merchants from the 1850s. So...
Like on the road?
We're on the road to get hammered. We really do drink a lot.
Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka.
To all the 60-year-olds out there, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
If you have no idea what I'm talking about, Google Bob Hope, Bing Crosby road movies.
Yes.
Knock yourself out.
It's good times. It kind of goes along with my hair.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So he created this beverage.
Not Bob Hope.
Called Metaxa. If you're in the U.S., you're going to see two versions, either 5-star or 7-star like this guy. They also have a 12-star.
Oh.
That's just the name of their...
I was going to say, is that better?
They're just different. In the U.S., like I said, you're going to find 5 and 7 stars, and there's a couple other specialty brews. The 5-star is going to be more floral, where the 7-star is going to be more fruity.
Okay.
Now, you're asking yourself, what is this? Let me show you up right here. Metaxa, 7 stars. What is this? Well...
They usually refer to it as like a brandy, don't they?
Yeah, when Greeks have to explain what Metaxa is, first of all, to Greeks, it's just Metaxa. But when you try to explain it to a non-Greek, you will say something along the lines of, it's kind of like a Greek cognac, it's kind of like a Greek brandy. Those two descriptors are incorrect, spiritually, as in the spirits.
I was like, spiritually? Hence my inner light glowing today.
Officially, it is simply an amber spirit.
Ah.
Now, the reason why they don't call it a brandy is because it's actually made with, I should say, muscat wine.
Oh.
And other Mediterranean botanicals. So not a true cognac, not a true brandy, but if you had to explain it to somebody, just without going into the whole details that I am, it's a Greek brandy. But it's not a brandy.
But it's not a brandy. It's liquor.
It's more of a liqueur.
Is it?
It's a spirit. It's an amber spirit. That's really what it is.
What qualifies a liqueur versus a liquor?
A liqueur has sugar. A lot of sugar.
Does that have sugar?
Not enough to notice.
So I would say it's a liquor.
It's a liquor.
Yeah.
You'll usually see, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to get out of the habit of case of the ums. So hard.
Fun fact.
Shut your face. For whatever reason, I'm sure if my mother was around, she'd probably explain why, but when you go to funerals, memorial services at church, there'll always be a bottle and tiny little cups of Metaxa filled in there, and you drink it to the memory of whoever has passed.
And biscotti. I didn't know biscotti was food of the dead, but apparently it is.
Well, biscotti's delicious.
It is. But every time your mom makes it, I'm like, oh God, who is it? What happened?
No, it's the Cordova you gotta watch out for.
Well, yeah, that definitely, but the biscotti, who knew? Who knew?
I did. Because I'm Greek.
Not until recently, though.
Yeah.
We had this discussion about 6 years ago.
But it's not simply just the booze of the dead. This is a fine spirit.
The booze of the dead, yes!
That can be joined neat, on the rocks, in cocktails. If you go to the Metaxa website, which is beautifully designed, by the way.
Oh,
as a web designer myself, it is spectacularly done. They have a myriad of cocktails you can use Metaxa for. But we're just going to take it straight. Right in the glass, have a sip.
Is it good with sours?
Greek specialty liqueur.
Oh, it does say liqueur.
It is 40% alcohol by volume. You know what? Enough talking. Let's get to drinking. Screw cap.
Yeah.
Screw cap's always a winner here.
Most liquors have screw caps, though.
Don't ruin this for me.
Oh. Like that.
There you go. That's a nice amber flavor there.
That's a hefty pour.
Where are you going? You're not driving?
I'm doing it. Nope. Still light. There we go.
Oh, we made it dark now.
Right, it's dark. Oh. There we go. Hi.
Hi.
You can see my face now.
So, simple amber liqueur made with mezcal.
Oh, kind of smells like whiskey.
A little bit,
like a sweet whiskey. Whiskey, by the way, not really my favorite.
Unless you put sour in it.
Yeah, and now we're talking. That's why I was like, I wonder if that would work in a sour situation.
When you take a sniff of it,
take a sniff of it.
When you take a sniff of it, it feels like a very light Jim Beam, a Jack Daniels, something in that vein. All right.
Ooh.
Let's do this.
Cilantro.
Stiniasas.
Just FYI, I'm not Greek. Just so you know.
Just drink.
People always ask, are you Greek? And I was like, no, but my husband is.
Just drink.
Smoky.
The smoke does come in at the end.
No, I got it right up front.
Did you?
And at the end.
It seemed like it was going to go down warm, but like burning hot. But no, just...
It's not warm on the back of the throat, but it sure as hell is on the top of the stomach.
Now, this is listed as the fruity over the floral. I can't tell you if I'm getting any flavors.
It felt almost kind of sweet, dare I say. Like, it was heading into that, like, sort of unfortunate whiskey flavor, and then it just kind of, like, kicked up with some, like, real smoky that sort of mellowed it out. Crap, that's getting hotter by the second.
It really is warming up. It is... Okay.
There's no way to cool that down. I need some water. Yeah.
Is that better?
Hold on.
While Val extinguishes the fire, let's go ahead and give us a proper review. Metaxa 7-star. It's a very smooth beverage.
It is very smooth.
When you drink it, you feel that it might burn going down, that it just might light your entire mouth on fire. It doesn't. It teases you with it.
Like I said, the smoke kind of comes in and
Yeah.
like almost extinguishes it. I don't know.
It teases you with it, but it
Yeah.
doesn't actually deliver it. But it is very warm in the belly.
It gets warmer and warmer and warmer by the second.
And we just had a sip.
Yeah.
Flavor-wise,
It's real mellow. It's not offensive.
no. If you ever thought to yourself, I would like a sweeter whiskey,
Yeah.
this might be where to go. Now, granted, you can probably get like a Jack Daniel's honey or whatever kind of flavor stuff
Yeah.
they're going with. But if you're like, I just want a straight whiskey that's just a little sweeter than what I'm used to, a Metaxa 7-Star might be where it's at.
Right. A little sweeter, a little more mellow. Without so much of that whiskey bite.
Yeah. Like, this is the kind of stuff that you would probably sit down in a library with a fireplace, enjoying your smoking jacket and a cigar.
Obviously, your own personal library. They kind of frown on that in public libraries.
Not my library.
I've been to your libraries. Yeah, they do.
But
Although my library does have a fireplace. There you go.
it's not offensive, but it's not wowing me. But it's not bad.
Yeah, it gets to the point where you're like, I don't... Oh, okay. Never mind. It reminds me... I think that's kind of what it comes down to. Sort of like smoking a stogie.
Sweet stogie.
Yeah.
I think that...
With a sweet wrapper on the outside, definitely. But
I think because it
this
does
is
have...
definitely like well, pardon the phrase, a manly, stogie, maybe like smoking jacket kind of situation.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This is better sipped than chugged.
Indeed.
Like, if you take a full drink, it's going to burn in your
Yeah.
belly. But if you sip it, it's nice.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
It's like drinking a cigar.
yeah. Let's dole out some ratings here. Val, on a scale of 1 to 5, what would you give the Metaxa 7-Star?
If I'm going against like other liquors just in general, I'm giving it a 4.
I would agree. I think
Yeah.
I think a 4 out of 5 is appropriate for
It's a
this.
very enjoyable liquor. Like if we're gonna sit down and drink something with a heavy alcohol content, maybe throw an ice cube in it, maybe on the rocks. But it is definitely like you sit down, sort of enjoy it. It's not you don't need to mix it. It's fine the way it is. I'm not drinking it going, woohoo, my favorite thing ever. But man, if I've got to drink it, I'm okay with this. Oh, mixing it up a little water there. Gotta cut it.
I've been doing a little research as now a online liquor celebrity. I've been doing some research as to various ways to consume like a whiskey. You do it straight, you do it on the rocks, or you can just add a little drop of water. Totally changes the complexion of it.
Interesting.
So I'm still giving it 4 straight, but I'm just curious now how it is with a little splash of water.
I'm thinking this would be really, really nice in like a hot toddy. Because normally in a hot toddy you put whiskey. It's whiskey, honey, lemon. This would be really good in a hot toddy.
With just a little splash of water, not a whole lot, bumps it up a little bit for me.
Bumped it up in what way?
It just makes it more. It almost makes it easier to drink. Like of course, you never want to water down your beverages, but just to kind of give it to release a little bit of that.
Yeah, I like it full body better.
It kind of unlocks a little bit of the flavor. Like I'm getting a little more robust flavor.
I don't want that flavor. See, that's that whiskey flavor coming in.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm not feeling it.
Still not getting any kind of fruit.
No.
Not feeling any kind of like plum or peach, where some people think that you can get that. Maybe that's just my unrefined palate.
Well, like I said, it's sort of like a stogie or, something along those lines. Something like your more florally kind of tobaccos. It sort of leans towards that way in the realm of smoke. So if you want to say that that's slightly fruity, sure. Like an apple would.
In general, if you want to mix it up, instead of bringing to your next dinner party a bottle of Jack or Jim, bring a bottle of Metaxa.
Yeah.
The 7-Star. While they are not commonplace, like you're not going to go to a 7-Eleven pick one up, they are available in many places where you shouldn't have any issues either finding Metaxa 5 or 7-Star. Those
Probably available at Total Wine & More.
probably available. We haven't checked. those are the two different varieties.
Mm-hmm.
Fundamentally the same. They're just going to taste a little different. This is apparently fruitier.
Because I've had other ones at various functions, and those were always much more like, just kind of choke it down. This one's not as.
Yeah.
This one's not that.
It is very good. Fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
Space Cowboy's godmother's dog's name is Metaxa.
That's right.
I see you, Elaine. I see you.
Best no ever.
So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So to celebrate my father's birthday, we tossed back a little Metaxa. We're feeling, I'm feeling pretty confident. This is actually a very delicious
Yeah, I enjoy it.
beverage.
Mm-hmm.
It
does get a little rough on the tongue after like a few sips, though.
So we've officially given it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
And I have no problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel confident giving it a 4 out of 5. But if we're speaking so highly of it, why aren't we giving it a 5?
It is enjoyable to drink, but just in general, I'm not gonna like. I don't know that I'd seek it out, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like if it were there and it was a choice, I would absolutely drink it. If it were, I had to go buy some, just for shits and giggles, I don't know that that's what I would pick up. So that's kind of what I reserve my 5s for. The ones that I'm literally going to go seek out. Again.
I would agree with that. The Metaxa 7-star, I think...
Whereas my 1s are the things I'm going to actively avoid.
Yeah. I think for me, it gets a 4 because really, you almost have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah, I would say that, yeah.
For if you're a lush, this is easily an everyday beverage. But I think this is something maybe you have once every other week if you're going to be
like
by
you
the
just want to
fireplace,
sit, relax
smoking
a little
stogie.
bit, you know. Maybe you've had a rough week. It's a Friday. You just want to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a good spirit.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe it's a sometimes spirit.
It's a sometimes snack.
Yeah. Didn't want to say that.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Metaxa 7-star. Gets 4 out of 5 for me, 4 out of 5 for the Space Cowboy. If you want more information about Metaxa or the other things that they do and recipes for it, go to metaxa.com. And of course, we went Greek for my father's birthday. He'd have been 73. Rest in peace, Pops. Let's wrap the show up then. Thank you for watching Drinks with Demo. If you're watching this on the YouTube, feel free to like and comment and subscribe. All 3 things.
All of those things.
Please. We definitely recommend commenting with any suggestions or requests. I got another request. I'm going to see if I can find it. Requests keep coming in. The key is finding them.
Right. Or send us a bottle. Yeah.
As mentioned before, the offer is still standing. If you want the home version of Drinks with Demo, I will come to your house, anywhere within the LA area, at a socially distant drink together. I will come, I'll wear a mask, we'll bring a beverage.
You bring a stool? What do you want?
Yeah. Might be the Metaxa, might be the mezcal, might be just a couple of beers. I will come and have a drink with you at your place, or if you don't trust me in your place, because you think I might steal something, a public place too. I'm easy. I'm good that way.
It's not necessarily a recorded version of Drinks with Demo.
No, it's me personally.
Just
me and you.
out with
just
Demo.
chit-chatting. Now, if you want to, we can definitely film something and post it, and you can just have some nuts and show it to your friends and be like, hey, I'm a big YouTube star now. That's fine too. Offer stands. And if you're watching this on the Instagram, please like it there as well and share it in your stories. Tell everyone that you know the good fun that is Drinks with Demo.
Oh, I just realized.
Yes.
You're wearing your Getting Crafty shirt.
My new Getting Crafty shirt, because you know...
I saw an ad for our friend. Our beer friend from our IPA friend.
Didn't you?
I kind of went, no!
Easily. The hottest video was last week's. Bitter Palooza.
This one much more informative and lot less spitty.
So you have to wonder, what did you like better? Just us being like, or a conversation about a beverage,
or both. Like to mix it up.
Once upon a time when we did a podcast, we were called Half Morning Radio, Half NPR.
Yeah.
You can't get that anywhere else. Only here. Drinks the Demo.
Right.
Any parting shots?
No.
Until next time, I'm Demosthenes. She's Ollie the Space Cowboy. Stay safe, choose love, Drink responsibly.
Please.